Greetings, greetings, God morning, grand rising to everyone. Just acknowledging my beautiful, beautiful, I call them my vessels of light because they've been working so hard on being the light. And so I want to acknowledge Halima, Indira, Natasha, Dawn, Rose, Foxy Doll, good morning, good morning. Thank you for being here so early. You're here before me, Jindriska. The roosters have been up and letting us have it. So we're definitely going to be hearing them all throughout because they've been up since 3, making their voices heard. And I just want to thank everyone. I want to thank Tonya. Oh my goodness, Tonya has been doing it. I know many people who are here also in the morning have been doing some evening sessions as well. So just want to commend you. I know you think you're doing it for yourself, but believe me, humanity benefits so much when we all put in the work. So at this time, I want to jump into today's theme. Greetings, Nicalia. Welcome. Today's theme is on forgiveness and releasing all negativity, right? The list that I asked you guys to work on yesterday, we're going to use that tomorrow. And for those of you who were not present yesterday, the list was for you to discuss and write down all the things that you want for next year. And I'll go over that list very, very briefly before the breath work so you can write it. So if you can grab a pen right now and paper, then we prepare that list for tomorrow because that's what we're going to work on tomorrow. Manifestation. Today we're going to work on release. We want to clear the slate. We want to make sure that we have a clean slate to work on tomorrow. We want to create the most enabling environment for manifestation exercise tomorrow during our meditation so that next year is going to be just absolutely beautiful. We want to acknowledge our alignment with God, divine source, whatever you call the all-powerful. We want to acknowledge the alignment. We're not doing any of this on our own. We're aligning with the divine. We're aligning with God to support, assist our process. We're co-creating. Okay? But today we have to really lean in on anything that no longer serves us. Unforgiveness, any kind of trauma, any old narratives that we are telling ourselves, any old belief system that has held us hostage, has held us backwards from moving forward, any kind of self-doubt, any kind of issues with our confidence, we have to let those go today. So we are doing that today. How it works, because we're aligning with the black hole, the cosmic, the galactic center, there's this part of it that we're over right now is almost like a vacuum cleaner. So it's sucking. So we can release everything we want to release and the vacuum will pull it up. Tomorrow, then we sow the seeds of what we need to bring in. At this time, I'm going to bring Tonya in to.
Good
morning,
morning.
Tonya. How are
Good
you?
morning. Wonderful, wonderful today.
Excellent, excellent. So I was just bringing everybody up to date on what we're going to focus on today.
Okay.
The, releasing all the negativities, anything that doesn't serve us.
Yes.
Just so that you guys know that it's really serious. In the same way you get your list of and write all the things that you want to bring in, you should also get a piece of paper and write down all those people that have wronged you and who you've not forgiven, and then sit down and one by one forgive them. Literally forgive them. I know this is hard, guys. I know, because I did it, and it's hard. When I reached the number 7 on my list, I was like, why should I even forgive this person? This person is horrible and they're not doing the work, and rah, 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 rah. And I went through everything, and then I was like, okay, but I forgive them. So it's definitely something that really, really needs to happen. And we really need to invest a few moments today after the meditation to make that list and just square everybody away. Verbalize it. I forgive you. I may not forget, but I forgive you. I release you. I release this whole negative situation and I move forward. I send blessings to you. And then that's it. Very simple. All right. So, Tonya.
Okay. Giving thanks for a new day. Giving thanks. And I just want to echo what Paula just shared, that releasing unforgiveness in all forms is for your highest good. And it's not an easy thing to do because there are many things that happen throughout this experience we call life that can impact us and leave scars in our mind and in our heart. But we can allow ourselves to be healed. We can allow ourselves to be cleared from those traumas that only serve to create blockages unless we learn from them, extract the lesson from them, and grow in our wisdom. And as Sadhguru says, not allow yourself to be wounded, but choose to allow yourself to gain wisdom from the experience. And no matter what that situation is, no matter who that person is or what the circumstance was, if you continue to carry it, it doesn't affect the other person. It doesn't change what already happened. It just creates baggage for you. It creates blockage for you. It creates weight and stress on you, affecting your mind, your body, your spirit, because it's something that we individually have to do the work to let go. No one else can forgive for you. You have to give the gift of forgiveness to yourself first and to others. And so just allow that to marinate within you today. If any of you know people who are constantly angry, somewhere under that anger and resentment is unforgiveness. And other negative feelings and emotions get stacked on top of it. And before you know it, there's blockages in all areas of a person's life. Their health is impacted. Their finances can become impacted. Their other interpersonal relationships with people who have done nothing to them become impacted because unforgiveness creates a filter, a dark filter, where light can't get out, but light can't come in. And so we need to let that go, especially at this time. Vibrating at a lower frequency with any negative baggage is going to weigh you down. So you, and I'm talking to myself as well, because this is a daily work. I'm not preaching. I'm just sharing what I know. We have to let it go. And it is for our highest good to receive the light and to be a vessel for the light. And with that, I just want to allow us to be in alignment with spirit, knowing the truth of ourselves, knowing our true origin, knowing that we are one with the divine. We came into this experience from a place of unconditional love, to bring that love back to others, to be open and receptive, to learn and to share, and to grow, not to be stunted in our growth, but to exceed and excel, to propel and ascend. Letting go what no longer serves us, releasing it, letting it go, brushing it off. If you feel, just brush yourself off. Brush yourself off. Yes, this is a work that we do on ourselves. This is the work that we do for ourselves. Inviting our spirit guides, our ascended ancestors, our ascended master teachers, our spirit guides, all benevolent beings that walk with us, before us, behind us, and all around us. We know we're not alone. Everything we need is right here, right now, in the present. As we close our eyes, we see. As we receive the light, everything becomes clearer. Our intuition becomes even more developed. Our inner voice of wisdom becomes louder within us as we drown out the echoing of what's going on outside, knowing that what's inside is reflected outside. And as we begin to do the work on ourselves, we will see a change in what goes on around us. We will see what heaven on earth can be. And we will just be a light that brings that heaven on earth to everyone else that we encounter. Do they have to receive it? No, they don't. But they will feel it. The vibration, they will feel it. You will begin to see anger transmuted. You will begin to see hostility and rage become peace and tranquility. You will begin to see hate become love in an unconditional way, without judgment. Understanding that every being has a path to walk and experiences that they go through. Yes, we release and let go. Release and let go. It's that easy. Yes, it is that easy. Change your narrative today. Drop the story. Leave it at the last bus stop. Don't take it on to the next stop. There's no room for it. There's no room for it. Just simply let it dissolve. Free yourself today. You hold the keys to free yourself today. And as we prepare to go into this breath work, sound bath, and meditation, allow yourself to experience a cleansing and forgiving within yourself. Give yourself the grace and compassion to release all that which no longer serves you, because you know what it is. We all know what we need to do. As within, so without. As above, so below. Ashe. Give thanks.
Thank you, Tonia. And I just want everyone to have what Tonia has just said integrate into your consciousness, because we're doing it today. Everything that no longer serves us, we are leaving it behind today in this meditation. In fact, we're so determined to do this that our very breath work is going to be focused on bringing in the love and bringing in the light and releasing all the negativity, all the anger, all the rage, all the self-doubt, all the self-criticism, all the self-sabotage, all the sadness, all the grief, all the suffering that we have had in our entire life. We're breathing it out today. So instead of doing 5 breaths, we're going to do 10 breaths today, just because we want to intentionally breathe out everything from our past, whether it's conscious or subconscious, because there's a lot of stuff that we have sitting within our bodies, our subconscious mind, that we don't remember. We've chosen to forget it, or our system has blocked it out to protect us. Whatever it is, we're asking the divine intelligence to assist us to release it today, to leave it behind today, forever and ever and ever. Right? And also, one thing I was thinking about yesterday as I was doing my chores, we're always talking about the light and bringing in the light and so on. But all those words are interchangeable with any word that you want. And so instead of using the word light, we can use the word blessings. It's the same thing. It's the same thing. So when the light pours down, it's blessings pouring down, and our vessel is filled with blessings, and so we share the blessings with everyone. You see what I'm talking about? So let's play around with the words and use the words in the most powerful ways we can think of as we speak to everyone we come in contact with. Just as an aside, I went to the hardware yesterday and I was at the cash register, and this lady says, "Wow, what a beautiful, beautiful light you've come with today." So because I had on a bright yellow blouse, I thought, I was like, "Yeah, I have to wear my Jamaican colors." She said, "No, it's not Jamaican colors, it's the light." And I looked at her and she says, "Yes, I can see it." And I was like, wow. So we should never doubt for a minute that the work that we are doing is actually working. It is working. And wherever we go, we are spreading the light. So do not for a minute underestimate this investment that you are making every morning. So let us get our spines nice and straight to receive the light. Bring it in. And that same light, it's so intelligent that it knows what our theme is this morning. And it is going to be clearing out everything that no longer serves us. We're bringing in the cleaning solution, which is the light. And every time we breathe out, we're getting rid of some of the dirt and the muck that the cleaning solution has dislodged. Okay? So let's take a deep breath in and breathe out. Breathe in, and when you breathe out, next time you make a sigh, release it. And now we're gonna start with our breath work. Breathe in, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Breathe out, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Breathe in, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Breathe out, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Breathe in, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Breathe out, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Breathe in, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Breathe out, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Breathe in, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Breathe out, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. And we continue. Breathe in all the love, all the light, all the beauty, all the joy. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Breathe out all the sadness, all the anger, all the negativity. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Breathe in all the joy, all the love, all the happiness. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Breathe out all the anger, all the resentment, all the bitterness. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Breathe in all the beauty, all the truth, all the good morals. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Breathe out all the anger, all the resentment, all the jealousy, all the bitterness. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Breathe in all the sunshine, all the family, all the goodness. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Breathe out all the unfairness, all the injustice, all the oppression. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Breathe in all the equity, all the joy, all the abundance, all the wealth. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Breathe out all the poverty, all the oppression, all the injustice, all of the sadness. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Breathe in success, happiness, joy, peace, prosperity. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Breathe out all need, all want, all lack, all poverty, all sadness. Hold, 2, 3, 4. And then one last big breath in and breathe out. And just sit in the moment. Observe your body. Observe your thoughts. Observe your mind. As we prepare to raise the frequency just a little more. As we get ready to go into the silence, we are reminded of why we are here, what we are tapping into, and how it will impact us on the personal level, and how it will also impact the entire human collective on the global level. We understand our role as the micro impacting the macro, and do not ever doubt for a minute that we are not enough to impact the world, because we are enough. We are the ones impacting the world. And there are many other groups just like us that are just as committed to upgrading themselves spiritually and by extension, upgrading humanity globally. And so when you see things in the news and you see systems breaking down, please know that it is your light that is shining light on the darkness and illuminating certain things that have been hidden for centuries. And it is these truths that are coming to light that are assisting in the awakening process for the entire humanity, because many people did not know those things were hidden. So now when it comes out, it's for the good. even when it seems a little uncomfortable at first, it's still moving in the right direction, and that is for good, for the healing of humanity. So at this time, we're going to go into the silence, and we're going to go into the silence with a purpose this morning. We're going in to forgive everybody, anybody who wronged us. And this is from childhood, because the scars begin in childhood. This might be uncomfortable, but it's worth the effort to think about all those unpleasant things, to bring them up, and then to release them. The light that we bring in will do the dirty work. It will cleanse and release on our behalf. All we need to do is make the information available, acknowledge those areas and those people and those situations that we still haven't forgiven, bring them up, and the light will do the rest. Okay? So we now invite the light to come in from the heavens for our benefit. The intelligence of the light will clear out all the heaviness. Because I see Foxy Doll is saying that she's heavy this morning. I also got up heavy this morning. I suppose I must have started preparing to release. So let us bring up all the heaviness, all the sadness, all the grief, all the pain that we've experienced. We're bringing it up today. The light is coming in through the crown. The light is coming right through our body. And it is finding all of those trapped emotions all throughout our body, and it is clearing them out, cleansing them out. And with every breath that we inhale the light. And every exhale, we exhale the negative items, the sadness, the unforgiveness. We exhale them all those unpleasant experiences, that teacher that was unfair to you, that friend that was horrible to you on the playground, that husband that did you wrong, that friend that betrayed you. Bring everyone up. The light is going to take them, clear and cleanse them, and send them out. So deep breathing in this beautiful healing light, and breathing out all that negativity, all that sadness, all that unforgiveness, all that grief, all of that remorse, all of that rage, all of that anger. Breathe in some more love, some more joy, some more prosperity, some more happiness. And breathe out all that unforgiveness, all of that resentment, all of that bitterness, all of that unfairness, all of that betrayal. Breathe in the joy some more. Breathe in the love. Breathe in the light. Breathe in the family and the love and the happiness and the laughter. And breathe out all the lack of confidence, all of the smalling up of yourself, all of the times when you hid your light under the bushel, all of the betrayal of those friends, all of the betrayals in those relationships, all of those narcissistic colleagues that we have at work that we have to deal with, all of those bosses that have been unfair to us, that have deprived us of things that we deserve, whether it be salary increases or accolades. We're bringing all of them up to the surface, and we're releasing them once and for all today. That's what we're doing today. And in this moment, we are going to go into the silence. We're going to be in the silence for about 8 minutes. Then we have the beautiful Marsha who has just joined us, and she will wrap up this morning. So we go into the silence and let the light continue to move out all of the things that we've been holding on to for our entire life. We're releasing them now in this silence. As we continue to breathe deeply and intentionally, let's just spend the next 2 minutes just sending blessings and light to all those situations and all those individuals that we have just brought up for release. So we're going to just spend 2 minutes sending them light, sending them love, sending them blessings, sending them light, sending them love, sending them blessings, and sending blessings and light to all those leaders who have been doing wrong to the people. We send them blessings and we send them light and we send them forgiveness, and we know that this will shift things. Let's do that for 2 minutes. Then we hand over to Marsha. Breathe in for those last minutes of bright, brilliant light. We're sending to all of them, everywhere, wherever they are now. All those situations, all those people that wronged us, we're sending them light now. Something's got to shift. We don't need to pick up the phone. We don't need to do anything. What we are doing is even more powerful than a conversation, because they're getting it in their subconscious. They're getting it at the soul level, and that's beautiful. So we can open our eyes now and look at the beautiful Marsha. She's on our screen, and she's filled with light. You see how she bright today? Sunshine business. I love it. Good morning, Marsha.
Good morning. I thought to myself as you spoke of wearing yellow yesterday, and here it is. I truly believe that the colors that we choose to wear
Yes.
will help to illuminate us. Our mere mood will be shifted by the colors that we choose. You know, God is a good God, and He has a way of connecting us all together for a reason. Paula, you don't know this, but the theme of my message this morning is about letting go.
So, guys, I just need to tell you that you see the three of us here. Everything that you see is unscripted. We come in, and our mantra is divine flow. And we had planned that we're going to share some topics every morning, and it just didn't happen. And so every time we come on, we just begin. I mean, this morning I told Tonya on forgiveness because I'd seen somewhere yesterday where it said the 20th in particular is powerful for letting go and releasing because of how the cosmic configurations are just in time for manifesting or planting the seeds tomorrow. See, Marsha didn't know all of that, but you see how spirit working? This is what you call divine alignment.
Amen.
Marsha, continue.
Yes, and so I arose with this on my mind that in an effort for us to live the highest, greatest version of ourselves that God has so divinely appointed each of us to do in our unique way, not to live it like Paula, not to live it like me, not to live it like whomever you have seen along life's way, but to live it for what you have been uniquely called to do. And so I wrote out an important reminder for you that the only way to achieve that is to let go. Let go of those things. And so you have already done the exercise of calling things out. And don't believe that this is a one day wonder. You'd be amazed to know, like residue in the base of an old tank, you will have things that are still there, settlements, sediments, that you will identify that you need to let go. And if I were to share with you, for me, you may need to embrace identifying, has something triggered me? Maybe you listen to a song, you smell something, and you connect with, oh goodness, I have not released this aspect. Because a part of releasing, if you can, wherever you are, I'd love you to expand your arms, and I would love you to just envision yourself trying to fly and begin to see yourself going up into this great space in the sky. And if you find that your wings are heavy, identify what it is that you need to let go of. Because I don't believe we have seen any amazing bird. I refer to the eagle often. But one thing I know you deserve to do is to glide in the sky. And so I'm going to talk about, so you can release your arms now. And I'm going to talk about what I use as my guiding principles about letting go to lead the life that I know the life I know I'm supposed to lead. LEAD. What will it take to lead this life? I wrote down some things that I'm going to actually quickly reference for you, because a big part of letting go, I believe we also need to accept ownership. What are some of the things that I have allowed to happen to myself that I'll no longer have happen? And what are some of the excuses that you have probably made? Never say this anymore. A part of letting go includes saying things like, I'm too old. I'd be irresponsible if I choose to make a change. I can't afford to do this now. This is how I am. Boy, what has been done to me, I just can't do anything about it. It's just sort of things set. Past beliefs, false beliefs, limiting beliefs, self deceiving beliefs are some of the things that are blocking your progress. So today, you're going to start leading your life. L, make a decision to let go. Ask yourself, what will it take to liberate myself for the L in leading my life? E, embrace all that's good. What is it that you deserve? Honor what you value. For me, I value my faith, my family, my friends, fellowship, and freedom. That's important to me. Love, joy, and peace. And if you dishonor any part of what you value, you will always feel misaligned. So as you let go and liberate yourself, you need to embrace what you know you want in this season of your life and know that you deserve it and you will not settle for anything less than the very best. The other E is that you got to empower yourself. Please don't look to someone to empower you. Don't look to someone to fill your cup. It's your responsibility to embrace and empower yourself. The A, activate. Act, ACT. It's an action, it's a verb. What is it that you want to activate that has been lying dormant? You have been sitting on questioning yourself. You have allowed the life lessons to prohibit you. There isn't a bird that can soar in the sky if it has shackles on, can it? So, what are the shackles that you have had hold you back to this point? but it won't after today because there is a purpose and a plan for your life. Are you living the life that you know you ought to be living? Or is it like me? You got to that point where you said, I am made for more than the life that I'm living. And then you will take small, deliberate steps to own that. And so the D in leading your life is today you've got to make a decision. Today is the deciding factor. You're going to decide, God, with you as my guide and you by my side, I must take ownership of this one life that I am called to live. And I am going to decide to do me unapologetically. I do not owe anyone an explanation about the version of me that is unfolding. You are that beautiful blossom. You are the seed that was planted under that soil in that dark place. But you broke out of that soil. And now you're this beautiful plant, like a bud opening, blossoming, blooming. And you are going to shed some of those leaves so that new plants and new blooms can come. But this is the day that you are choosing to say, this is the day that God has made. I have all reason to be rejoiced and be happy in it. Why? Because the version of yourself that you have suppressed, that you have held back, that you have had thoughts of limiting beliefs, you have limited yourself with the love that you so deserve. You're pouring out to others, and your cup has been empty. Today, you're going to pour from a full cup. In fact, your cup is reserved for you. You will pour from your saucer. And that's what letting go will allow you to do. You will be so free that you'll embrace like childlike wonder, curiosity, imagination. No longer will you look to anyone to approve you. God brought you here. You are your own approval. What are you saying to yourself every day? So I'm going to close with the reminder of how we start, and that is I will release chaos and I'll embrace calm. That's a part of letting go. And because you're affirming yourself, the A is not just activation, but the A is affirming, affirmations. And you're affirming, I am a child of God. Love, joy, peace, prosperity is my birthright. I will release anything that I can't control so that I can live this life of freedom that I'm called to live. You deserve to be liberated today. And shut out anything that would prohibit that from happening. You are a vessel that love occupies. Whatever is in your mind and in your heart, just remember you're a magnet. What do you want to magnetize today? And God will use you in such a mighty and powerful way. You don't need to be a Nobel Prize winner. You don't need to be a national hero. You need to simply be you. Be called to be unapologetically you. Serve on this planet, whatever you're called to do, and do it to the very best of your ability. You deserve to live a life of purpose, passion, peace, and prosperity. Today's your day. Now is your time. Rise, shine, and be all that God has called you to be. Will you do that today? Be blessed.
Wow, Marsha, you just came and just like, just mopped it up. Nice, beautiful, beautiful. I'm sure everyone here will agree. We are all in alignment and we are exactly on time. You know how you know you're on time? It's exactly 5:59. We're just about ready for 6 o'clock. We have nailed it perfectly. Stitch it up, sew it up, put it in a nice package, and now we're ready to hand it over to the day. So thank you, Marsha. I
My pleasure.
appreciate. Let me just bring Tonya on so that we can all just say goodbye to everyone. And we'll see everyone tomorrow. Tomorrow is the actual winter solstice, so it packs a lot of punch. So hopefully everyone can be here. Ron will be here. Will be four of us. We'll do less talking and just a lot of feeling and silence. But it's going to be beautiful. Remember your list. that I want everybody to think about. What kind of life do I want? What kind of health do I want? How do I see myself in my career? What do I give to the world? What do I give to the wider community? How much do I want to earn for next year? What kind of home do I want to live in? What kind of car do I want to drive? What kind of daily experience would I like to have? What kind of schedule would I like to have? Okay, so just make a nice list of those questions, answers to those questions, and have them ready for tomorrow. We're going to just pull them together and we're going to use our voice and we're going to read those answers to ourselves after the silence. And it's going to be a fantastic day. So, just wishing everyone a beautiful day. Thank you to my beautiful, beautiful hosts, Tonya and Marsha. They have just come with such wisdom every day. My God, you guys, we're not lucky now, we're not lucky. So, thank you everyone for showing up every single morning. Thanks for doing the work. Thank you for your commitment. And know that the work that you are doing is impacting the global collective. And you're going to see it next year. All this work we're putting in now is going to show results next year. So thank you for your commitment. Have a fantastic day.